everyone. How are you guys doing this evening? I hope great. I was just channeling some energies from a Sigma and from a masculine. But this masculine is just not any masculine. He's special. He's not like the rest. Let's see what the Oracle has to say. This shit is so sensitive. There we go. Okay. And I'll try to look at the camera more. I really can't see your comments. Just to make sure that you guys could see stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Like that. So, anyway, sorry about that, you guys. But that way you can hear. Alright, volume all the way up. You'll have to control it on your side. Hopefully you can hear me well. Yeah, masculine energy. This masculine energy for some reason, I don't know. That's pretty much a message. What is the message? Bad businessman. Or perceived as. I don't need no bad mojo. Let's get some chakra lights going with one of my ones. And some incense going. Oops. Here we go again. Alright. Anyways. Alright. I think I got it there. Good fortune. Incense. Lovely. So this is something I created. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Something I created here. Alright, an incense burner, or you can use it as a jewelry box, like it could add a hinge for it and stuff like that. But this incense burner is great because you could put your Palo Santos in it and or cone in it, and you could snuff it out and then control the smoke flow. Yes, just a little bit of science there, as oxygen is the fuel to any flame. So that's why I don't think it's good for air energies and the other elements to be together, because I don't know, they could work well together or they could not. I guess it's a risk. Anyways, let's proceed with the message. Spirit, show me what you want me to show the collective. Thank you for your guidance. Manifesting a lot of money, good health, wealth, the right medicine, the right meet our needs, and then our wants if we can. Good name, mature woman, person of favor. All right. Good name. Yeah, this person is a favor with a good name. This man, this businessman, I feel a businessman that has failed a few times to get where he's at. Who doesn't, right? You know, this sudden wealth confirmation. And this person is honest, you know, but doesn't trust much. Do you blame him? I don't. I wouldn't trust anything. You know, just say. Just saying. Yeah, by this main female, he keeps thinking about this main female. Of a good name, a mature woman, but she's young. She looks younger. It's gonna be a short path, not a long path. It's already been a very long path for this lady. This mature woman. I think she's messaging that to maybe a friend. Synchronicity 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. Maybe worried about someone tainting their name. This person is thinking about. Unexpected income. The community knows about this person. Yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, I don't know, he's definitely a businessman making money. So, at least it's an honest buck. You know what I mean? But still, you can't trust everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to keep your guard up. And this is what this man is thinking of too. For this main female, this woman of good nature. But she thinks it's a scam or something. Look, I think she was born in 81. And because it came in the reverse. This is also the sign of infinite. So like balance. You know? I feel, you know, I almost feel like this older lady's childhood was taken. And she has yet to tell this guy that's thinking of her. Yeah. That's really... grew up fast. He heals the brokenhearted and bandages their wounds. Psalms 147:3. I feel like you're a person of song, you're a leader, you're responsible. and partnerships and friendships and family and communication. Dang. No change. There's nothing that can be done about that. You know what I mean? So, that, or there's also no change here. It's an even number. So, and over here, sudden wealth 11 confirms that actually. Yeah, honest, and someone that goes by their real name that doesn't have a house, maybe lost their home in some way. Lost their home, what they called home. Home is where the heart is. Ooh, a divorce. Look, a mature man. So this is a mature man that looks younger than he does. Like a masculine. Yeah. That the community knows about. This mature man. Maybe being divorced 3 times over. But wanting to get married again. I guess there's a concern on the woman's side. Yeah. This, like, Gemini energy. I'm not expecting anything, you know? Could have been born in 82. 81, 82. Or something significant. This person with a gift that's not really using it. They're gifted, definitely. In some way, they're very talented. Yes, they are. And they had bad health and they're getting better. I feel like 13 is their lucky number. Yeah. This honest person that's been through a long journey. And when she looks back, it's gonna seem like a short path. But really, there's no concern. You know, there's none. This honest person, as you can see. A lot of people were wrong about this privileged lady. 12 could be a significance. Yeah. Someone with a different kind of fortune. Not of wealth, but of love and of she worked for her money. Right there. But she wasn't like, she didn't, I don't know. I'm just getting this. Maybe this is this bad business. Now that came up like that. And she lost almost everything. Interesting. Yeah, she thought something was over, and it's not over. It's this upright privileged lady with a gift that will have her fortune that has worked for her, what fortune she will get. So, this lady of an occupation, yes. I feel it's this main female, this mature lady already. This is going down into the past, into the younger years. Or the, previous years. This person that had an occupation. A gift. I mean, things could be worse, but it's not like it was. You know what I mean? You can't do what you did. But you remain humble, you see. And you're dating someone that needs to get their life together. This official person, you two, could be of significance. Yeah. It could be over almost with this official person. You deserve so much better. Look, you deserve security. You deserve never to have to worry about money again. I feel you're a child of God, almost like a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius energy here. A dreamer of Sagittarius, even Leo, Aries of energy, and determination and perseverance. Yeah, you're alone. You're alone. And Blackjack 21, but you're a winner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, the bad business. The bad business was the woman's business, and that she lost everything over here. Yeah. Look, and this main male. Okay. How do I put this? Look, this is a mirror image. Okay. But this main male could have done more to help because this person couldn't run a whole franchise by themselves. This person that would have been wealthy if they would have just did the right thing. Lucky number 13, wealthy man. Older, mature man. Or where is he? Oh, here. Older, mature man. Okay. With a gift. Alone. Official person. You're dating some official person that's humble. And it's like, I don't know, this guy could be very successful because he's a wealthy man and you're just a bad business person, feminine energy. Yeah, I feel like you were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, between 3 and 5 months away from an SBA loan. And it almost made it, but you could only do so much, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like your embarrassment too with this card. You could have been 42 or 39 or 39 through 42. I feel like you're going to be further in life in another decade, which is sad. It might take that long. But it is what it is. The long way around or the short way around. Either way, you're going to get there because it's your divine purpose, collective. And that's the truth. Either way, you're gonna end up a privileged lady. Okay? Whether they like it or they don't like it. Okay, 12, 11, 11, 12. You see what I'm saying? And then again, synchronicity 21. And then 1 here. 1, 2, 3. But so yeah, it might take at least 10 years, you know. Hopefully it takes less. But to reach this status again, you know. But I don't know, collective. It's not looking so promising right away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't give up because you have a gift. You know. Just remember that he heals the brokenhearted and bandages their wounds. Psalms 147:3. You could be a person of song, or you could be a person of in the first house of self-love, and also loving your neighbor as yourself, but also in the fourth of friendships as loving your neighbor as yourself, and in the seventh of partnerships, same with your partners and your loved ones at home, and you're very good in communication. So the message is about having a good name and someone trying to tarnish it right here. That's defamating character. No expectation of anything else. Or maybe there is an expectation of it. And this woman that was in a trade, very humble, was concerned. I don't think she's so concerned anymore. No, I think he's concerned. This mature man. This person that might have been together for a long time, that things aren't over, even though they seem like they're over, they're not. Yeah, so there's no concern there as far as having a gift that you're not using. Main male, you look older, but you feel younger. And then your lady, she kind of looks younger, but she's older. Yeah, younger. Something about business or unexpected income. It's like, yeah, right, I'll believe it when I see it, right? But see, it's between two man's hands, so I don't know. Unless you take on that masculine role. No change in where you live. You're going to stay where you're at. And because it's been a long path. A long, long path. And all these starting overs, and I feel like you're really happy where you're at, honestly. And why change it? Why fix it if it's not broke? It's security. You know what I'm saying? It's Blackjack 21. Home. Having a good name. Being privileged. Yes, privilege. Synchronicity 12, 13. Having favor, this wealthy man. Maybe, see what I was saying about being a mature woman, but she looks younger? Yeah, someone, and maybe another mature woman thought something else about this other woman that wasn't true. Yep. A true truth right here. Someone who goes by the real name has nothing to hide. someone that had a place to call home, but doesn't even have that really anymore. But the goal is to save money. Yeah, the goal is to get money, to save money, and afraid of trusting people because they could be two-faced. This is Gemini, or be like the wind, blowing everything around, or an antagonistic. They could either take two sides in Cancer energy of the chariot royalty. They could go the right way or the wrong way. It's up to them. So that's what kind of scares me. This person's in bad health, and I feel like you are too. You're not in the best health either, collective. You're much older. You're like physically a mature woman, but you look a lot younger. Official. Something's official. I feel it's 12 and 13 right here. Black Shack security. This is official, I feel. Favor. I really do. I feel like this couple here, because look. 12, 13, and 22. 2, 2, 2. 1, 1. About 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Just saying 12 and 13 go together as like a perfect match. Like a twin, in Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that the community knows about. People know about this guy. People are going to know about your relationship. The community is going to know about it. And this guy is thinking about how is she going to react. Is she going to be like one of those women or people that change after they have lifestyle change? Or is she going to remain humble? And for me, if it was me, I would remain humble if he was just wondering about that. Yeah, because for most people, it's this person that this woman that lost her business that the community even knows about. But for me, the have is better than the want. For most people, the want is better than the have. So it's like a perspective. Is your glass half full or is it half empty? Yeah, this person doesn't have great fortune, but this is the best card in the deck. No matter which way you look at it, it's great fortune. I feel this person's going to be comfortable or fortunate with good, like, better health, or, maybe she's going to be able to fix things and feel more comfortable just living, this woman that used to work all the time and created maybe something when she was 38. I feel like retirement, but she's not because she's working here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, someone that works. Yeah. And I feel like they're not supposed to work. I did that. I went against what my doctors say. Maybe they're not working. Maybe the word hasn't got around that they're not working yet. And they still get phone calls. Even though they're not working, which is pretty good because I feel it's been 1, 2, 3 layers, four, almost 4 years since you started whatever store or something. Anyways, this is a good sign because bad business is right in between, and we'll flip this up. Fortune and sudden wealth with the community, with the guidance of this official person. And you won't have to work anyways because of this man that's always thinking about you. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cool, dude, cool. Confirmation. Yeah, fortune. Fortune. And it's not just money, but health too. It's like, why? Don't be in a rush. Live a little out. I feel like you could be between 35 and 53 or 53 going on I don't know. You're very immature for your age, but you're fun. I feel like you're genuinely like a funny person. And what comes out right there shows you it's gonna make the business right. What was I saying? What was I just freaking saying? And that I would become fortunate. So no worries, collective. Your harvest is coming. Even though you can't afford a late lunch for a hummingbird right now, your harvest is coming. Did you hear me right now? Say it. My harvest is coming. My harvest is coming. Legally. What is yours is yours. No one can take it away. You're gifted. This is a jumper. Your talent pops out. You don't even realize how talented you are for real. And I feel like this is going to be a part of business somehow, some way, because it's part of who you are in general. And it's kind of a concern to you because it's maybe not something you wanted or want, but this official person that the community already knows, I mean, you've got to do something productive to enhance and make him look good as a power couple, like legally and as gifted, and you got to make each other look good. Fuck what people think, but at least do the right thing. Yeah, someone who's honest. Air energy. Okay. They could be like soulmates too, but someone's concerned in the community of dating, I don't know, in despair. This official person too. Favor. That is favor of the universe, favor of the Almighty, favor of Blackjack 21. You see what I'm saying? Favor of the universe, favor of your enemies is like you have a hedge of angels and spirit guides protecting you spiritually. Like, the karma for that person would be so bad that they mess with them. It's better to leave them alone. Yeah, this person of a good name. This person of a good name. Yeah, I feel like this person with a good name that's been on a long road to build that good name feels like this other person, your person, collective, try to take it from them, their name that they built. And for several years now. And now you're not in the best of health, and neither is this other person. But they're getting better. I see people getting better. And things being made right as far as a good name. Because this person tried to ruin this other person's good, honorable name that she or he worked hard for. Of security, that created even security for that person. Collective. So why be two-faced about it? It could have benefited you too. I feel you lost a home over it. Yeah. I feel like you just didn't care anymore. It was just like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Maybe you're getting unexpected income instead of a house. And a privileged lady look. clean and clear, did nothing wrong with his mature man that was married to a beautiful lady that used to work and was retired, an older lady, and they both were, well, wealthy, and he thought of her all the time, even when she was gone, and they were always together, and they were humble. Look, I feel like her name starts with J, K, L. Okay, had expectations, you know, for this main male to work in his trade, you know, as his real self, to support not just her, but make a change in his own life and become a wealthy man as when he had the opportunity, since he didn't have the opportunity when he was a child. And that is the message. Look at that. Straight up. Pretty freaking sad. Sad reading. It's like, Holy Ghost, I pray, I thank you for your protection, bad intended return to sender times 10. And thank you for those that are for us times 20. And we pray for those that are against us, for your vengeance has no mercy. And we thank you for those that are for us, and we ask you for your guidance, and we ask you for things that you know we already need, so we're not going to really ask, but things that we want to, you already know, divine, what we want. And as we manifest them, help us get them in the orderly fashion we're supposed to, in your right timing instead of our timing, which is, we do not know what we do, and your ways are higher than ours, so we do not understand or see the full picture sometimes, as we're stuck in our own little worlds and think the world revolves around us when it doesn't. So, addressing the white elephant, okay, it is what it is. Anyways, thank you, divine, thank you, universe, thank you, Holy Spirit, in your name, dear Jesus, whatever you pray is okay too. Amen. We have period out here. We don't judge. Everybody's welcome. Privileged lady. Okay, you could, I feel like I'm speaking to a privileged lady right now on another reading. That's by herself, Blackjack. You won, but money and materialism is not the thing you wanted. You wanted a date. You wanted a lover. You wanted you're concerned when you were writing and to this person that told you they were thinking about you, but they lied to you and you found out. They said that they were at work and they weren't, or they were of something that they weren't. Maybe they gave you their real name, but the community really doesn't know about them. Maybe they're from a different part that you're not aware of. Main female, okay, is in this person's life of despair, privileged ladies, so they're actually, yes, with this person. So you had a concern about that, about this guy being with this person, that's why. All right. Saying that he's on business all the time. All right. This person is concerned now, supposedly the best at what he does, that it's a long journey, he's coming up with excuses, always getting unexpected income that you don't know about, calling himself an unofficial person in your life, hoping you're both mature people and can be honest about money or anything else. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to change. This wealthy man that has mentioned marriage to you, collective Sigma, you are very humble, but he is not. You expect respect, and I think that's it. As anybody else from this main male, that's kind of immature. Look, you were born in 81. I feel like your childhood was taken. That's another message and another story, but it's not. Look, yeah, you feel like your childhood was taken, and it indeed was. by some mature man. Okay, and that's a different message. And I don't know why I picked up on my energy like that. Bad health. Bad health. I feel like you have. Maybe you have that energy too, or someone did that to you. Oh my gosh. I hope not. Anyways, having a good name, turning the bad into good. You're working your butt off to do it, to turn your good name and leave your good name in honor of the person's name, you know? I feel like you did. Privileged lady, lost your home and was left alone. Those are some lyrics. You lost your home and was left alone. Broken-hearted, bandages and bruised. Heal the broken-hearted, bandages and wounds. Wow, it just sounds like a song. I just freestyled that. Anyways, this is over security, you know, and being of a certain age, over 36, divine feminine, I think, or even masculine. Look, this is being kind of two-faced, and then being an honest person to the outer world, which you being a two-faced and easy to talk to at times and not at all other times. Gifted. You are both gifted. That's the thing. And that's why this businessman is interested in the one that will attract the most crowd legally, you know, like wants to make her a fortune and the look over a mature woman, but doesn't want an issue with any other man, but there's favor. There's favor. And nothing's gonna happen. If that really happens with this man, nothing's gonna happen. You can see there was when I go with that, he would accept the fact that it was over. That's pretty crazy, huh? This is the Wheel of Ages tarot spread. I created them. It's for beginner tarot oracle readers or the most advanced ones. So I feel this masculine energy and a female energy, actually. Yeah, masculine and female. Look at that. Honest, but they don't trust. They think about each other, but they can't message each other. Hope you're okay, Mr. Wilson. Anyways. Yeah, no security. No security. I feel like there was riddles told, you know, to find out someday. I don't know. Some money you don't know about. Yeah, there was a lot more money involved than you thought you could even think, but I don't even think you cared. All you cared about it was your business. That you were, what did I say, 5 months away from getting SBA. Not very long, 3 months, 3 to 5 months. That's why it failed. Mature woman that is like, in the dumps. They don't feel official anymore. Maybe that's a message, or in a message, this gifted woman. This gifted woman that this official person notices, that's honest. And this person that doesn't own a home, but legally given a gift as well, a thing, a contract, a publication or something. No change, no change. easy to talk to. Because you're honest, you look at them in the eyes, which is number one. You know, it's not about money with you. And you've made that clear. I think that you made it clear that what you would like is security. Yeah, that's your thing, security. You could give a fuck about money. Yeah, be careful because it's like you go back and forth from trusting people and not trusting people depending on their actions. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like you don't need a wealthy man. You need someone that will give, you know, and support your dreams and wishes. Fortune or no fortune. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're not with anybody else. And I feel like they don't have that favor you do, but you do have favor. Why did it go here? Maybe you lost a child. I mean, Mel as well. Your name could be Jason. I don't know. No expectation. I'm very kind of like stuck at this. I don't know. Could be a water or Leo energies. I love that the size and the slickness of this deck. I wish every freaking deck was made like this. Anyways. I'm gonna see how many viewers I get this time compared, because it's like I have to stay up to get the hundreds or thousands of viewers that you see, to like freaking late at night or early in the morning, which is good sometimes but not all the time. And more like my neighbor's really cool. I love him. I'm grateful. His mom's my mom. Sent to me from my grandmother, I swear. It's a joy to play Scrabble with her. I'm so grateful. Anyways, she's recovering from foot surgery, so keep her in your prayers if you think about it. This honest person, honest name. That's the concern. Okay. Is that you, Neil, watching? Hi, Neil. Hope you're well, hun. You want to ask 3 questions, yes and no? Alright. Think in your, like, blink your mind out and ask 3 questions, yes and no. Let's be in the forefront of your mind as well. So what I'm going to have you do is an exercise called scrying. And what that is you look in the ball. If you're epileptic, don't look at the screen, look at something else. And just blank your mind. And the first thing that comes to your mind and whatever follows, that's your intuition talking to you. I'm kind of curious, you know, what it has to say. But for you, keep a journal and write it down. And this is how we all could better ourselves. So anyways, here's the scrying ball, and I will be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Hopefully that helps. I'm actually curious to see what you discovered about your intuition there in the comments. So you've had enough time to think about your 3 yes and no only questions. So here we go. The first one is a no. Not able to proceed, closed to negotiation. Let's go. Second question. No. Getting caught, net loss on the tail end of things. So don't do anything bad or illegal. Be honest. Okay, and your last question was yes. Okay. It's a good investment, getting paid, saving up. About saving. So it's like, don't give your money 10% to the church. Are you kidding? Put that in your savings. You know what I'm saying? We are the body, we are the church. If you feel that bad about it, I'm just saying. Anywho, collective, I hope that helped. And then we'll do the pendulum thing. You know? Let's do the pendulum thing. If you have any questions. Does Ellen have any feelings towards Layla? Yes or no, pendulum? Does Ellen have Elin have any feelings towards Layla? Yes or no? No. Does she have a crush on him? You have a crush on him. Air sign. Okay. Like every time he walks by. Let's see what else. I'm okay. How are you, serotonin? Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments, all the great comments. You guys are so great. Yes, thank you so much. Who is that? What you're saying on my thing? I don't know what you're saying there. Okay, sat up, or set, whatever, 3318, okay? Will you pass the job, the exam, the government exam? Well, let's see, collective. Oh my god. Let's see. Will this guy pass the government exam this year? Yes or no, yes or no, pendulum? Yes. Around the 6th? Around the 6th is the date of the exam, I want to say. I don't know, it could be a Wednesday on the 6th. I don't know. Or just the 6th. Okay. Can you tell me how many months away is the exam? 6 months. 6 months away. Cool. So you have plenty of time. Plenty of time to study, and you will pass the test. Don't go and party. Do the right thing and study, and you'll pass the test. Hi, J. Rose. What does double tapping the screen do? I don't know. Serotonin. I don't know. Huh? It's okay, J. Rose. I'm gonna block them right now. Thank you, though. Sorry about that, J. Rose. Good looking out, woman. Thank you. I didn't know that about double tapping. Now I know. Thank you, Serotonin Chaser. Right on, dude. I'll do that for others, too. Yes, you're gonna pass the exam. You have plenty of time. You worry too much. Which means you will pass it. Thank you so much for your compliments, you guys. I'm okay. I hope you guys are okay. I'm alive. Doing this live. So that's good. No, Elwin, hun, doesn't think about you. And you need to move on. You have a crush on him. And I am from California, USA, Alec. How are you? Don't go. Oh, I'm not going. Does anybody have any more questions? We'll do like some more oracle cards. Oops. There we go. Sensitive buttons and shit. I can't even believe it myself. I know. Alright. So what we're gonna do is, if you have a question, let me know, okay? But we'll do some oracle cards. How's that? Which ones are these? Those. And do that backwards. Okay, so let's see what the oracle has to say. See what I was saying about the wind? Yeah, you want to be like the stripes and this zebra thing, you know, solid. Yeah, if it comes to this treasure island, consistent. That's the thing. Air energy. In the here and now. You know, staying humble and doing the right things. Also co-creating. I see co-creating a new life that you never expected. Truth be told, finally the truth should be told, right? Again, change of wind. Be like the zebra here. You know, it could be destructive or it could be solid. Be the basement. You know what I'm saying? In the here and now. Yin energy. Female energy. You're like, it's time for a nap. You could be 46. And you like to know why you do what you do. Which I can appreciate, because I'm like the same. By the book, like, yeah, you like reading books. Angel number 11, you do the right thing. Yeah, see, justice. You're honest. You know, when need be. Feminine, divine feminine. Divine feminine, not just feminine. The community knows about your good name. and why, what happened, or what they think happened, rumors. But yeah, I feel like they miss you in a way, because now they have to drive to another town, and they have, I don't know, I think this person had a deep calling. You have a deep calling, collective. A deep knowing, a calling to maybe do this kind of thing. And you've been going around and round about it. But don't be afraid. Stay poised. Don't be afraid and try to run, because the more you run, the worse it is with your higher power. You gotta learn how to be serendipitous with it. You know? And that's what I'm really feeling. You have a gift and you're afraid to use it. Yeah, because of what it could do. But if you use it for good and have good intention, like your heart has to be in the right place. Even male energy. This goes not for just female energy, but masculine energy. You also like to know why you do what you do and are honest and just, and so is yin and yang. What is that? 1, 2. You might meet this person 2.5 months from now. I feel like you used to be someone who liked to create things, but you don't anymore. Feminine energy, actually. It was a woman that created the GPS. Between worlds, you know, with the higher power, I feel like is what you're doing or need to do. Amending part of your awakening. It's amending. No place like home, I know. There's no place like where the heart is. For reals. For reals. I feel like I miss home too. You're not the only one. Being just masculine energy and being serendipitous. Something to remember. That's for sure. Some unfinished symphony. Flexible schedule. The truth is the truth. You know what I mean? So it's like everybody knows. We're all dealing with we're all mature adults, thank God. You know what I'm saying? We can finally be your best and try to do better things. You know, like finish projects that mean something. You know, yeah, the regeneration. You're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid. Don't be afraid of the truth. Your parents are old school. You know what I mean? They don't understand. Did you know religion was used to control people by the government? So really, it's all cultural too, like music. There's no genre. It's all based off key, rhythm, and tempo. Just like religion is all cultural. And yeah, so it all leads to a higher power, no matter what. No matter which way you look at it, you are a good person or not. You know what I'm saying? You do the right thing when no one's looking, or you don't. Period. Doesn't matter where you're from and who you are. What gender you are. Okay? And it's not our place. Our place is to love another, treat another as we want to be treated, and show the world what is really hard to do. And that's be kind to someone when they're an asshole to you. Straight the F up. Get this real quick. Clean it up. Clean it up. The fates. Maybe finishing this symphony. You just met a fork in the road, you know? It's just taking a little longer than expected. So yeah, you might have to go a long way around instead of the short way around. You know? So just clean it up, get your business proposal together, and let it be. Let me look at this here. Damn. Thank you, J. Rose. Oh, damn, this like went. That's awesome. Usually, if you have to ask if your old man is sleeping with someone else, he probably is. But we can ask the pendulum for Mama. Is her husband cheating on her? Let's see. Is her husband cheating on her? Yes or no, pendulum? Yes. What is he, 67, 68? Or 78? I don't know. Or maybe you guys been together since your 60s. Maybe your 50s. Yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you, thank you. You deserve better, you guys. You ladies deserve so much better. Will you find a job this month, Serotonin? Will I make for the rest? Hold on. Will Serotonin find a steady job this month? It's circling, yes, but it's going counterclockwise. So it could be más o menos. So. Is Serotonin gonna be able to cover the 2,500 this month? Yes or no, pendulum? Yes. Yes. Grounded, like Virgo energy. You'll be working 7 days a week for a contract for like 90 days or something. I don't know if they told you yet, or maybe longer. Depends on how good of a job you guys do in the beginning, from the other guy's point of view, to be honest. Did you see that, Serotonin? Yes, Serotonin, you will make 25, at least. You're an asshole, and this is not a place for you to be an asshole. Blocked forever. Okay? I swear. People are... get real. Anyways. Yes, you will make it. It's just gonna be tight. I feel like you're gonna work 7 days, like, soon. For a couple weeks or something. Like 2.5 weeks or something. And you have like 4 or 5 days off. Maybe. And then go back to it. I don't know yet. Something about TikTok is significant. Soulmates. Maybe you'll meet your soulmate. You have a leg up with someone you met on TikTok, which is kind of weird. That's like very very rare. Maybe a Libra energy, to be fair. Wow. Okay. Round and round we go. Libra. Yeah. What in the effery? Oh, I love that. Yeah, man. Is you never had this. Look, you've never been blessed with these enchanting gifts. Like you don't know how to accept this, and you're trying to get over that. You're a woman that's a loyal heart. You try to do the right thing. And you like knowing why you do what you do. Peace of mind. Take a breath. Ooh. You know, everything that sparkles isn't as pretty as you think. You know, you might be a philosopher. You are your person. Sometimes you don't want to hear it because it's a never-ending story. Maybe that's what they do for a living, is talk a lot in communications, and that's why it came up too. In Psalms 147:3, heals feminine energy. She's worth going the distance for. Your dream woman exists, and together you could build the building blocks. Maybe rewrite the book of love based on the fates, and finishing this symphony together. The truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? You already have a leg up by being honest. Don't ruin that. Blackjack 21. You know? Yeah, don't ruin that. I feel like that's a kind of a wonder of this person, and that's why they don't want to accept anything either. Because it's like too good to be true. No, they want to see it. They want to see it. This woman, what was I saying? Female energy, masculine. Okay. They're like, believe it when I see it. They're like the stripes, they're solid. They're trying to build a new life, truth be told, and co-create. They could give a crap left about soulmates. It's about deep knowing for other soulmates. You know, click your heels, no place like home. Kansas. You know, masculine energy. Yeah, just a fork in the road, but it's like it affected the home life. You know, and now you're just rowing away by yourself. And if that's what makes you happy, you know, the land of milk and honey, you're in your 50s. I don't know. I hope you find what you're looking for. With the community. This person that invents stuff or has solutions is really poised and very good mannered when they want to be. They just had a fork in the road. But they are, I think, Irish, but serendipitous. That's just what I'm getting. I don't know. This higher power. In between both worlds. It's like, no. No, Teflon, you're flexible. Yeah, just a bunch of bullshit going on. You might be seeing 33 a lot. You all want to reach that treasure island. It's staying humble in the here and now, no matter what. The Lord calls us when it's time, and sometimes it feels like it's coming to the edge, but it's about mending with your higher power and being good to others. I feel like you feel orphaned, but you're not. You can help others with your story. Really, you've just got to make the right decisions in the here and now. For me, it's been, what is it? What is it, the 13th, the 14th? Yeah, all that glitters is in gold. Anyways, just because you reach a fork in the road doesn't mean that you give up. You have to keep going. Stop being, you just gotta keep going. The more you don't do anything about it, the less anything's gonna get done, because no one can do anything but you. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. Oh my gosh. This connection. Religious factors. Healing family issues. It's like you gotta forgive your parents in order to love yourself, in order to really love this other person. In maturity, so there's no rush. And it's also, your love life is influenced by traditional factors of religion and your upbringing through your spiritual path. Maybe this person doesn't believe in that specifically. Someone from your past is returning to your life. It came in the reverse. So I'm going to say there's a chance, a 50-50 chance. I highly doubt they will. But if they do, I hope they do for you. Just keep an open mind about it. Collective. Your soulmate may differ than the usual type that you expect. You'll know by this flirting, lighthearted energy. That he gives to you and not others. He'll be single. Definitely worth waiting for. Don't let this other guy deceive you. Just for getting what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Divine timing and work in your love life is the last thing you need to worry about. You need to focus on your other stuff. And then whatever you got going, and Eventually, you're going to get to know each other through a job or something. Yes, and your bond will deepen. It'll be worth waiting for. You'll see what I mean. Stay, always celibate. Like, I don't know. That's my, if you're that worried. Finances and career, anything less, you can take care of the child. And they're expensive. It's like, yeah, you're gonna meet this guy through a job. An engagement, true love, calling your soulmate. Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, true love, your engagement. Oh my gosh. It's a romance of a lifetime. Like a different level of commitment. A much higher level. Wow. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you're going to experience more love in the present moments. So don't be afraid to go sober, because you're going to be able to experience that, what you're missing when you were high. You know what I'm saying? If you're codependent on something, is what it says. Don't be afraid to separate from that. You're better than that. Don't let it deceive you. And you'll learn from it. You'll know exactly what I mean. I feel like you're going to do this yourself. Yeah, you're going to make the effort. Yeah, because you're prioritizing what is great love, and we're taking the steps. You are prioritizing yourself and your self-worth, and this person that's waiting for you and their self-worth. And you want someone like that, you don't want a fanoke. So ask for and accept help from your friends. You're gonna find out who your real friends are. Watch. Always do when some bullshit goes down. Always gonna find out who your real friends are. It doesn't matter what. And it's really like a test for them from the higher universe. If they're gonna open their heart, and give the highest energy of all by making the effort. Even if they have children. You know what I mean? They'll be dragging their children with them. Stay optimistic about your love life. Even though it's not working right now, it's because you're not with the right person, and you need to focus on self-love. In Virgo energy. And faith, and bringing romance. You just have to have some faith. You're going to get engaged. So far, you're going to have an engagement. Yeah. I mean, that's like a lot. But you have to be sober first. Yeah, there has to be a trust, because there's children around. It's a situation calling to have faith. And I think you could do it. I pray in all God's green earth and the universe, and in the name of Jesus, and in the name of the universe, mote it be that this woman shall be able to be separated from this curse of addiction. Mote it be. You will. Watch. I love myself. I am worth it. I have a purpose. I am worth the best. I deserve the best. Repeat with me. I deserve the best. I deserve the best. I don't deserve crap. I'm better than dog shit. I'm better than... I at least to be, need to be treated like I'm human. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I feel like someone's boyfriend got really mad or something. Anyways. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Pretty nutso. What is this? Oh, really? Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Hit the all button bells so you don't miss a live or a zodiac ghost from the moon energies. Thank you for joining. I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on. I'm here when you need me. And thank you so much. We help each other by lifting each other up. This is good vibes only energy on this channel. Anybody who wants to bring bad vibes, I block them immediately with no warning. That's the only warning. And I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but yes, a yes and a no question I can answer. It has to be yes and no specific. I really appreciate you guys. It is that time, though. I have to go. Yes. I told my homegirl I was going to go meet her. Anyways, thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. And help me reach that 1K subscribers so I can give you personal reads, so I can give you all the perks that you deserve. Seriously. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you as subscribers and new viewers. I love you guys so much, and I promise to deliver my best every time. And I thank you. There's over like a lot of content. Okay, like probably over 3 years of content, and you could laugh your ass off at some of it if you'd like, but anyways, thank you so much for joining and being a part of this family, and we are the champions, you know that? The superstars of the galaxy. So everything that's made up in the stars is actually made up in our bones. So when we're born, we're all that intuitive, the superstar, that we can turn the bad into good or just be bad people, you know? It's up to us. We have the choice. So thank you so much, and I love you all. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. It has to be yes and no. And I'll see you next time. I might do a live later tonight, a late night live. But if you don't see me tonight, I'll try to do one the next day, okay? Anyways, thank you so much. And that's the message.